All right, we are live once again. Yo, what is up, sleepers? It's your boy Ed Betterhead here, back in the sleeping cinema. Who do I have with
Yeah,
me
so
today?
back.
We are so
We
back.
got
I'm
we got
weak.
Bob over here.
Bob, I missed
You
you,
got
Bob.
Steve.
Yeah,
You got Steve Rogers back.
Steve Rogers, I miss you too, Cap.
Born again.
that's
I am
Bucky. Stupid.
That's
Uncle
Adam.
got me.
It's Adam Warlock, actually.
Yeah, I'll be the
Stupid.
god in this.
All right, so there will be timestamps in the description for our review. If you guys want to skip ahead to that, but for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. How's y'all's week been?
It's been good.
It's been all right. A lot of studying and working. That's about it.
Been too long.
Studying.
Working.
Yeah, self-studying for my CompTIA stuff still.
I thought you finished classes already.
This is the self-study portion
Oh,
where I'm
interesting.
paying out of pocket. It's not actual classes. I passed my first exam, end of 2024, and I gotta finish the second exam soon.
Soon? Haven't you been putting it off for a while?
No, I haven't. I've been studying for it.
Okay. All right. When do you think about
When you
taking
gotta
it?
pay, it's gonna be in September, I think.
What about the rest of y'all? It's been a while since we chatted.
Shit's been good, bro. I'm on episode. I don't know.
On episode, I don't know. It's my favorite one.
You know,
Just chill with me. Just chilling.
Y'all rank up in Marvel Rivals.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, I did actually yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, I'm plat 2.
What? Oh my god, bro. How are you not diamond with me yet? Let's just get to diamond and keep grinding.
Because
This
I've barely been playing.
Why'd you give up on the game now? What changed for you?
I don't know. Oh, it's because I was playing Ghost of Tsushima.
And you finally beat it now.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited for the new Elden Ring to come out?
When is that
May
coming
30th?
out? May?
May 30th?
Night Rain.
Hell yeah, I'm dropping Marvel Rivals for that.
I actually would agree with that because we can play as a team. A team game.
Now we can finally carry you through the game since you never finished the original.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be allowed to play the game, to be honest.
He's gonna hold our team back.
You don't even know what's going on.
It's fine that I don't. It's a team game. So
You're gonna be holding our team back.
No. This is definitely better than Baldur's Gate, though. Let's go. Let's be realistic. This is more entertaining.
Baldur's Gate was fun. You just messed up our save.
Yeah, you fucking.
Is that because he kept killing everyone in his sleep?
I don't know how, but we got locked into this story where we like skipped ahead a bunch of shit, and now we're like in the final boss fight of the first, and we're not ready for it. Like the final boss fight for the first part of the world, we're
That's
like
funny.
very underleveled.
I wonder how that even happened. That's a great question.
I don't remember how you did it, but you got us there somehow.
And I didn't even do anything. That's how great I am as a player. I always skip till the end.
We should pick that back up though.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate,
You know.
we have to restart it though, because where we're at right now it won't be good.
Well, now we have a little more knowledge. Yeah, we could definitely do that. All right. So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games y'all are looking forward to?
As of right this second, not really. Not
Right
that I can
this
go out to my
very
head.
second. Not GTA.
Well,
That's
that's
2026, bro.
yeah. We got time for that.
Not Switch 2 with all the games that are coming out.
No, I can't be
Dude,
excited for Switch 2.
Trying to get a hold of that is gonna be very hard. So I'm gonna get the Switch 2, yes, but
They're just gonna ban my game. 'Cause I'm gonna mod the shit out of my Switch 2.
motherfucker, shut the hell up.
They were like, "Oh,
You know damn
mod
well
it."
you don't know how to mod the Switch.
I
You know damn well this is
Look at
not
me.
gonna affect you,
It's
brother.
gonna affect me, bro.
Stop
I
trying to
want.
act like you're a victim here.
It's
You
so
can't.
funny with the fucking Xbox sounding mic.
I can't even have fun on my Switch. I can't even put modifiers on it.
Brother,
Like,
you
oh,
are
don't
not
mark it
you're not a
controller
victim
or anything.
here.
Oh my god, I'm the victim. I'm gonna have to make a complaint.
Oh my god.
This is why Pokemon's dying because of them.
No, it's not dying.
Jesus would agree with me, right, Jesus?
He never played Pokemon like us or
It's
like me.
actually, I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's unoriginal.
I want the new Mario Party. I want the new Mario Kart. I want
If I want to play the new Pokemon games, I need the new Switch.
the new Pokemon. Looks it looks okay.
It's last gen hardware.
Yeah.
Bro,
Even
last
even
gen
I can see that.
it's like 2 gens old. Bro, that shit runs like a GameCube.
Or let's be honest, GameCube probably runs better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Dang, that's crazy to hear from a Pokemon fan.
Well, I mean, I've seen the kind of games they ran on the GameCube, so there's literal evidence of it. So, you know,
Pokemon Z Legend
heck,
ZA.
they had semi-open world 3D games on the N64. So there's also that.
I miss Pokemon Coliseum.
I never played it, so I wouldn't know what that game was about.
Basically, just a bunch of battles. That's all you can really do. It's just battle. You don't really explore the wild area. When are we picking up the Pokemon MOBA game that we played for like a day again?
Or the
Never.
Pocket Monster one? Or the
Oh, Pokemon Unite?
Yeah, Pokemon Unite.
I don't know. I'd have to get live again for the Switch. Spend $20.
Play your phone.
Yeah, you can play it on your phone.
But I like it on the Switch. I like how it feels on the
Bruh.
Switch.
You were literally playing your phone that one time.
I know. But better on the Switch, I'm trying to state. That's all.
All right.
It probably runs worse on the Switch.
That's who.
Our first trailer releases July 11, 2025, and that is Superman.
Superman?
This movie looks legit, dude.
It looks
It
cool.
looks like,
Superman-
it
Does look
looks like
awesome.
legit,
Superman
man.
has a personality in this, it looks like. Lois Lane looks like she didn't like Facebook a wall.
Excuse me? Can you repeat that one more time?
You didn't like Amy Adams?
You heard me. No, I did not. To me, she didn't look like my Lois Lane, you know? Like my ideal image of a Lois
But you're
Lane.
both gingers.
Yeah, no.
But you both are.
Yeah, no.
You're both gingers. All right. Well, I thought it looks. Yeah, I agree. I think it looks awesome. I'm really excited for this new direction that DC's heading in.
Well, this direction James Gunn is taking it, yeah.
It's more campy. It's more energetic and colorful.
I don't like that it's that colorful. They need to get rid of it. Batman.
We need
DC
less.
needs to
We need the
remember
blue
Batman.
tint again.
Yeah, it needs to be always dark. Come on.
I think it looks awesome. Plus, the Superman anime is really good. So hopefully this
Never
is
seen
really
it.
good too.
This gives me like anime vibes, honestly. I think it might be color, how bright they are and like vivid.
You're bright
So.
and vivid.
I wish.
I wish we know it's true.
Next, we got Ironheart. So this releases June 24th. What do you guys think of the trailer?
This,
for the
I believe
show?
this is a 3-episode series, right? So, I'm gonna give it a shot. We have no choice, really. They're gonna use her, regardless of if we watch her or not. So,
They have a gun to your head. Disney does.
essentially, yes. They're like, watch it, don't watch it. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna use her regardless of what you think.
I've never seen any. I don't use Disney, so
You
Well,
do use this
all
thing.
right. So here's all I got to say about it. Who knows? It might turn out good. All I know is that they started off very rocky with how they use her in that Namor movie.
Oh, the Black Panther
not
movie.
Namor. You mean Black Panther
Yeah, the
2?
Black Panther movie.
The
Like
Namor
they
movie.
didn't.
Movie.
I forgot which movie it was a part of. I just know Namor was in it.
It's Black Panther, bro. Come on, don't mix them up,
Um,
bro. Namor's ugly.
so it was
smelly.
very it was a very rocky start for Ironheart because it looked like a low budget Power Rangers character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
that's
Yeah,
CGI
already
was pretty
saying
bad.
something because, and that's already saying something is Power Rangers is low budget.
Power's not low budget. What are you talking
Yes,
about?
it is, dude. Shut
Super
up.
So it's super high budget. Do you not see the
They
animation?
run
for it?
off of like paperclip shavings and stuff like that, you know?
No. What are you talking about? Holy shit, this team's super aggressive.
Yeah, I think this trailer. I don't have enough to go off of to
We don't
care
have-
one way or the other. So
They show a lot, but it's still not enough to go off of anything.
yeah, no.
We're not real theorists. That's why. We don't
Yeah,
know
we're
the
not
theory
real
behind it, yeah.
theorists. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with this character. I mean, I'll give it a
We don't
shot, but
We don't have the film theory.
that's just a theory.
The film theory. Check it. Thanks for watching.
So Ironheart, we'll see what happens with it, I guess. Up next, we got the new Conjuring. It releases September 5th. What
Y'all
do
can
you
keep
Eh.
it, bro.
guys-
Yeah.
You
You're
were
not
pretty excited with
bro?
the trailer, Alexa.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
now I'm
you're
like,
right.
I'm done already.
Already?
It
That was
passed.
like 10
The
minutes.
yeah, the mood passed.
10 minutes of hype.
Yeah, the mood passed.
Y'all can keep the movie, bro.
I don't know why you guys aren't looking forward to it. It looks so good. What are you talking about?
Don't you guys want to see another Annabelle and nun haunting thing?
They're all the same movie, bro.
They're not. What are you
I
talking
think most horror movies are just the same movie.
A lot
Well, it
of
has
them.
the same ingredients, yeah.
There's a possession. They gotta figure it out, and then they beat it after a few people die.
After a few
Yeah.
player characters die, that's all that matters.
Yeah, the background characters die. The main character wins. The end.
Exactly. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be phenomenal. I mean, I just like the Conjuring movie, so
Why?
because they're so good.
To who?
So people who like Conjuring, I don't know.
I'm gonna conjure up yo mama. All right, and the last trailer we have. No
was
response
that?
from him.
Just dead silence.
I know.
Now you see me, now you don't. So that one's gonna release November 14th.
It's weird that this franchise just keeps popping up. Like you think it's dead, but then boom, comes out another one. Like I'm happy it comes out with another one because there's just something about them that like draws you to them. I guess maybe it's just me, but I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the second one. I think the second one had the villain with um Daniel Radcliffe in it. Actually,
Well, you are a
I-
magician, so it makes sense that you like it.
No, I don't think I've ever seen the first one for this.
You're
movie.
really
Like,
good
it's
at
kinda
making
brand
your
new.
you're really good at making your bank account disappear.
right?
Like so good.
Like way too good. I don't know how you do it.
How do you do it? We need
You just
answers.
spend it.
But this trailer looks okay. I mean, also I'm like, yeah, the series is back, but I don't really
You've
like.
seen one movie. You've seen the rest of them.
Yeah, it's like I don't particularly care. It's another heist movie just with a twist.
What's the twist?
They're magicians.
What's the good twist?
The twist is that they're actually thieves.
Magical thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's. I think our generation's been oversaturated with too many heist movies.
Is it meant for our generation, though, or is it meant for the younger generation?
It's meant for ours.
I'm gonna look up heist movies and see how many we can find.
I mean, that
Probably a
maybe
long list.
like 3 or 4 of them on Netflix, like last year or some shit.
Oh my
There's
god,
always
there's
some.
always
Yeah.
some on Netflix. 88 of the best heist movies.
What's number one? I need to see what number one is.
It's only at 60.
Probably.
Oh, this is
It's
going
probably like an
backwards.
Ocean's movie.
Yeah,
I gotta go all the way down to find number one.
number one is which one?
The
Probably an
Talking
Ocean's 11 movie or
The
something.
Long 1, 2, 3. I've never heard of that one.
1974. It says. Holy snap!
Dang, these old heist movies. I guess they were good when they were original.
But now they're not original.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't recognize a lot of these.
That
Hey,
makes
Baby
them
Driver's
bad.
right there. What do you mean? Go back down. It was 20.
Oh, Baby Driver, I've
Yeah.
seen. Yep. The Town, I haven't seen, but I remember.
The Town.
The Town. We need a better list. We don't need the best. We just need a list of them. Anyways, yeah, with that, what are you guys' thoughts before watching the new Thunderbolts?
I was hoping it wasn't gonna be a pile of garbage.
I would. Yeah, that is a fair hope to have.
With Marvel these days?
Exactly.
That's
It
a
was-
valid thing to like hope for. Yeah.
Because with Marvel, how it's been doing, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't mind the last one that came out. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like outstanding.
They've had a small streak of good movies lately. Yes,
Captain America.
I enjoyed it to an extent.
You didn't like how it wasn't a Hulk movie.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't need movies, bro.
Don't get me started on the Hulk, guys.
Why?
Yeah, I remember.
Just don't.
I
Just
remember
don't.
watching this Thunderbolts trailer and being like, "This movie's gonna suck."
That's a little aggressive, don't you think?
Yeah,
It does-
Well, that's what I said at
first
the
one?
time, like the Thunderbolts trailer, because in my opinion, I guess this is a little bit of spoiler, but the advertising was nothing like how the actual film was.
Right.
Could you explain that?
Yeah, there was a bunch of cheesy action scenes that they showed. They spliced together in the trailer.
They hid the real story by
They-
just showing off the action and
Exactly.
comedy. I guess.
And I was like, ugh, not another just bland action movie. I don't want to watch that. So that was my thoughts before watching the movie. So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. Spoiler-free review of The Thunderbolts, released May 2nd of 2025, starring Florence Pugh, directed by Jake Schreier, rated PG-13. Plot summary. After finding themselves ensnared in a death trap, an unconventional team of anti-heroes must go on a dangerous mission that will force them to confront the darkest corners of their past. What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
surprisingly good. Like, it wasn't over the top, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
it was very ground level,
That's fine.
but at the same time, like the character they introduced wasn't ground level. It was a weird mix that really worked, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the group itself, or just the
You know,
plot of
like
the movie?
the plot wasn't anything super crazy, but
It was
it's
crazy,
the
bro.
it's the character they introduced that's the crazy part. Like, we have ground level, and then what they introduce is definitely not ground level.
Yeah, so with these characters, they took kind of a risk because these are like the background
Very-
villain characters that like are anti.
They're very much background characters. Yeah,
So it's like nobody has a lot of emotion invested in them, so they're kind of a blank slate for them to, for the writers to kind of do what they want with them. But yeah, I really enjoyed it too. It was better than I expected. I was expecting like a bland action Suicide Squad style movie,
For some
Um,
reason,
what's up?
I feel like I disagree with like some of these characters. Like the Red Guardian is probably the only character that really stands out. Even though he was only in one movie, he was probably the most like memorable character in the
I,
Black Widow.
I like Yelena in the Black Widow movie.
It's almost the
Well,
anniversary. We're gonna have to rewatch that movie again, just like we do every year. I think
That movie's not bad.
I think July is the anniversary.
the movie's terrible. What are you talking about? You see how
What
shitty
movie?
the cars are?
The Black Widow movie. We're gonna have to
Oh
watch
yeah,
it again soon.
let's not talk about that.
We're gonna have to watch it again soon.
No,
Just
why?
because we do it every year. It's a tradition at this
Oh,
point.
No, no.
Come on,
I don't
we
want to
know you
waste
like
another like 2 hours of my life on that garbage.
it. You love it. It's the best garbage.
It's the best.
Look, I have a limit to how bad of movies I watch. All right.
So all Nicolas Cage movies aren't considered bad.
No, they're not. Renfield, top tier comedy, brother.
Willy's Wonderland, I'd say it's pretty bad.
No. That's a good action movie.
It's not.
I've yet to see Renfield.
Renfield's actually not great.
Bro, what you
Folded under no pressure.
My ass, dude.
Folded under no pressure.
I was talking out of my ass, brother. I watched it for Nicolas Cage, and that's it.
Oh my god.
It had its moments for sure, but like it's not a great movie by any means.
Yeah, it was
Good to know.
it was man. So
Oh wait, did we we didn't react to the Spider Noir trailer.
there's
or
a
whatever.
trailer for
I
that. I
didn't know
didn't
that
see
came
it on
out.
YouTube.
Oh, was it not a trailer? I didn't actually click on it.
I didn't see a trailer for it,
I
so
didn't see a trailer either.
Well, either
but
way, that's a cool
I haven't got
announcement.
on YouTube either. I know that Spider-Man Noir is going to be a show.
Oh, it's backwards. I spelled it backwards. Trailer Nick Cage. I don't trust these trailers because I don't see an official studio posting it.
Gotcha.
You got bamboozled is what I'm hearing.
But yeah, Thunderbolts pretty good. So what do you guys rate it out of 10?
I'd give it a 8.5.
I'd give
Yeah,
it also an 8.5.
Maybe a 9.
Yeah, I agree with 8.5. Let's look at some online ratings. The critics from Metascore gave it a 68 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes Tomato Meter 88. Audience at IMDb 7.6 out of 10. And Rotten Tomato Audience 94. So the average of all these scores 81.5. So with that, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Thunderbolts. So, in Malaysia, Yelena destroys a laboratory on behalf of the CIA director Valentina to conceal her involvement with the group's Sentry superhuman project. As Valentina faces imminent impeachment for her work in her organization, she separately dispatches Yelena, John Walker, Ava Starr, and Taskmaster to a covert facility under the pretense of killing thieves. In the ensuing confrontation, Ava kills Taskmaster, and the mysterious man named Bob is released from a suspended animation pod in the room after realizing that they were sent by Valentina to be incinerated along with any evidence of her misconduct. They managed to work together and escape the trap. What are you guys' overall thoughts on this first section of the movie?
Yeah, there's a lot that happens in between here, I think. Such as
It's the start of her just ransacking that laboratory. I don't know if it's
yeah, but isn't after like the initial ransacking, she meets up with her father first, or is
Yeah.
that after?
No, she does. She has a nice
And
conversation.
then she has her breakdown there a little bit. It's been a week since I watched the movie, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm a little foggy on memory
Oh my
It's been a
stuff.
little while.
You're supposed to know, bro. You were supposed to know.
You're supposed to
Um,
know.
but yeah, so she meets up with her father or father figure in this situation after her mission is done. I don't
The movie
remember what
also
really
takes
happens
place.
afterwards.
The movie
I
also
know
takes
that
place a
afterwards,
year after her sister dies too.
yeah, I know afterwards, the CIA uh, person, I forgot her name already. Um,
Valentina.
se- yeah, Valentina. She sends her on another mission that's supposed to like clean up an asset where she's actually the asset to be cleaned up because she's trying to purge herself of all like association with them and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was
For
reading.
yeah, for those who didn't understand why she was doing that stuff, and I really did like how I shouldn't say like I found it funny how quickly they killed off Taskmaster
Yeah.
after creating her. Like they created her in Black Widow only to kill her off immediately in this movie. Like, did they figure out like, oh, we don't know how to use this character, so we're just gonna kill it off?
They even had her in the trailer for like scenes that she wasn't in.
Oh, really?
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Did you guys just like give up on the Taskmaster or something? Did something happen in the background where you guys said we can't work with her anymore?
No,
Or
I
something?
think maybe they just for advertising they inserted her so that fans wouldn't be able to tell what's going on.
Well,
No.
didn't they have like a piece of marketing that was like one of them's gonna die or some shit?
And it's the least like more important character in the fucking movie. It had no impact whatsoever. The death had none.
Yeah,
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 the massive impact. What are you talking about?
which sucks
I
because
mean, the only impact
that's
I could
actually
see,
cool as a
We didn't
concept.
get to know her as a character.
no, the only impact I could see is if they're gonna reboot like Taskmaster series with like the actual Taskmaster.
I think it could have been an interesting character development for Yelena to have Taskmaster alive, since Taskmaster was
How so?
hunting Black Widow.
Oh yeah, like all of them.
Yeah, just
That would be a good one, yeah.
from having to
But no,
be
she's dead
enemies
now.
to being teammates. But yeah, it starts off, showing that Yelena's struggling with mental health because she's like just taking all these jobs that she doesn't really want to do. She's questioning her role in society. She's
I
like,
mean,
you
this
know
movie
what?
is all about mental health awareness this month.
Yeah,
That's just the connection people made to go along with this movie. While the release date, I'm sure, was quite intentional, but I don't like how that's the sole focus that people are putting into this movie. While yes, it's a big point of it, but I feel like there's got to be something more than just mental health awareness.
well, there's
I don't know.
also
I
goofy
need you to
comedy.
explain.
I don't know.
There was some of that, yes, but yes, the majority was definitely mental health awareness and how people are coping with it. But
They
Well,
really
to me,
nerfed.
it just
I think they're just bringing that up because they did it well, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. I just don't like how people are hyper focusing on it.
They really nerfed
Like
Bucky, huh?
Well, I mean, what other Marvel movies had like almost any aspects with mental health stuff? I guess.
yeah, that's true. I mean,
So I think they're just bringing it up.
The Iron Man movies kind of deal with it, touch base on it a little bit with Tony's PTSD and stuff like that, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was pretty well done in that regard for
And then there's like
mental health stuff.
the whole Bucky thing. Bucky's constantly been dealing with it.
Bucky's
I
been
don't think
nerfed in this movie.
I know. He didn't say again in the movie. Like,
He
what
didn't
the
say
heck?
because
armed
he's
and dangerous.
it's because he's a filthy politician now.
He's not that filthy though. He's still trying to do it things the right way.
He was trying to stop the fighting, but then he's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna put my arm on and go deal with shit.
So where
I
was
know, like,
Falcon during this stuff?
Where was
Just got
anyone during this stuff? This was New York, where like half the superhero population lives.
I'm assuming Falcon.
Where was
like,
Spider-Man in this?
This movie takes place like right after the.
I feel like Spider-Man would have at least been able to leave a scratch on Sentry.
You think so? I don't think so.
Maybe.
I
He's
think
tough,
Sentry's
dude.
too broken as a
Well, what do you
character,
guys think of the introduction of each of these characters? Seeing the John Walker and Ava
I don't know who
Starr.
John Walker was. I'm being honest. I
The
didn't
new
know who that was.
the Cap guy that was relieved of being Cap.
Yeah, USA.
I actually enjoyed it because they made me appreciate the characters significantly more than when they were background characters.
You found John Walker's story pretty relatable.
Not relatable, but
Yeah,
I
relatable.
found him
Scrolling on the
more-
phone when his baby cries.
I found him to be more sympathetic and more of a likable character during this movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Same, Yelena I still don't like, but that's because I just
Really?
don't. I just don't like.
You hate people
Her
with mental health issues.
No, I just don't like her character.
What about Ghost? What'd you guys think of her?
She was the lady.
She felt like she had no screen time.
She was what's her face in Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I think in the
Wait.
first Ant-Man movie. No,
Who was
maybe the
she?
second one. She was an Ant-Man villain or anti
Yeah, I
or
think in
whatever.
the second.
No, she wasn't really a villain. She was just trying to get help, but yeah, she did it poorly.
Yeah, I don't remember her at all. That's why I was like, who is she?
They didn't give her
She had,
too
like,
much.
she had no screen time, basically. She
Yeah,
was
I
just
think
there
with
to
all
be
these
there.
characters, it was hard for everybody to get enough development because I
Yeah,
didn't
John
feel that
Walker
attached
and
to her.
Yelena had the most, I think,
Yeah,
And the Red Guardian.
and Bob.
and Bob. Yeah, even the new character got love.
Well, Bob was like the main focus of the show, wasn't he?
What'd you guys think of
Yeah.
Bob first appearing?
I thought it was great, honestly. I like the vibe he gave off, his personality was great.
He's a drug addict.
He's a timid
He
drug
was,
addict
yeah.
guy. Also
Dude,
relatable to Alexi.
Yeah, I know,
What?
right?
Just because I was on Adderall for most of my life until like I graduated high school.
These drug addicts, man. You don't know what not being drug free is.
I don't want to hear that from someone who downed a 20 milligram gummy last night.
What are you talking about, bro?
Became incapacitated.
Dude was
Alright.
catatonic.
Catatonic. I just took a nice nap. That's all.
With
For
your
like 12
eyes
hours.
Open, bro took an eyes open nap for
For
3
12
hours.
hours.
It's crazy work.
What did you guys think of the villain, Valentina?
I hated her the entire way. I think the fact that we hated her means she was doing a good job in her role. I hate that mindset, but like it's an effective mindset. You know, it literally gets it across the point that if you hate the character when you're supposed to hate them, that means they're doing good.
I like the sleazy politician character. You know.
He was in Black Widow too, right?
In the
Was
Captain
she in it?
America show, I remember she was there.
But yeah, she got what was coming to her.
Do we have pictures of her?
Yeah, let me find one. Right here.
We're
What
talking about
about it?
Valentina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
How
What we thought
terrible
about
person
her.
she is.
yeah. She's a very bad person.
But is she really though? She was just doing everything for the United States.
No, she
For
wasn't.
America. She was doing
She
everything
was
for
not,
America.
dude. She had a whole flashback for why she was doing this. It wasn't for the United States. She just wanted someone to control
And to
that
cover
could
her
protect her and cover her ass, dude. It's not for. She wasn't doing it for the people.
Yeah, it's
She
for
She was
the
doing it
people,
for
man.
herself.
See, I didn't even get to it. It was for the people.
So
You
Valentina.
guys are corrupt.
Nah, I just believe every word she says.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny
mean,
how they changed their hair.
I just believe every word she says.
Yeah, why would she lie to me?
Yeah, bro.
That's like
Come
me
on.
and Trump, brother. I believe
literally-
everything he says.
Why
She
would he
literally
lie?
wants your
He's the
father to die,
president.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta believe what the president says. We can't say no to
The
him now.
president never lies. Ever.
Thank you.
Why
I
would he
agree.
lie? He's trying to do the best for our country, right?
Yeah, he's making America great again. Come on, guys.
Yeah. This is not my America, though.
What kind of America are you looking for?
One where I can survive on like $10.
$10 an hour.
Yeah, that would be great, honestly. If you could survive on $10 an hour, that's a great America.
That sounds like a terrible America.
So Valentina learns that the group has survived, including Bob, who was presumed to be dead during the Sentry trials. When she arrives at the site, Bob creates a diversion by drawing enemy fire, allowing Elena, Walker, and Ava to escape, only to sustain no injuries despite being shot. Bob then uncontrollably ascends into the air before passing out and crash landing back at the compound, where he is captured and transported to the former Avengers Tower in Manhattan. So, what do you guys think of their escape attempt?
I mean, they escaped. They did a great job.
They definitely did that.
This was actually where I really started to
Appreciate
like
Bob.
appreciate Bob and John Walker. Actually, like I'm really vibing with it. John Walker. Like when I first saw him, I was like, I don't like him. But after this, I'm like, okay, he has more character to him now. You can understand him as a character now more. And so this is where I really started to like him as his own character, you know. Not I started thinking of him not as just some Captain America knockoff. I saw him as his own character.
I liked that they had to immediately start working as a team where they died. It made the tension higher. Like when they were trying to escape the incinerator and there was that brief pause where you didn't know if Ghost was going to come back or not. Everybody was just starting to accept their fate.
I mean, he has a fair point. I mean, you know, new people.
What do you mean, you people?
New people.
Noob.
Oh,
And then them having to strategize together on how to get up the giant tunnel.
Hey, I like Bob's innovative thinking, bro.
He's like, I didn't think that far ahead when they got to the top and they didn't know how to escape.
Right? Anyone else agree with me? Bob's innovative thinking is the way to go.
yeah, he did a good job. Until he didn't think ahead.
You don't always need to think ahead. Live in the moment.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Damn, you got allergy or something?
I don't know, maybe.
So, yeah, Bob sacrificed himself for the team. So Valentina intends to introduce Bob to a press as a super-powered protector akin to the Avengers, hoping the PR stunt will avert her impeachment. So what do you guys think of Valentina trying to manipulate Bob into being,
best.
something
he's maybe not?
It was scummy.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, actually.
Say that one more time.
That Valentina was being a mother, trying to be like this corrupt mother figure to Bob.
Yeah, that shit was scummy. Yeah.
She was a scumbag for that. Come on.
I thought, it was an interesting angle trying to play on Bob's emotions because he never had that support in his life. Oh, also, we forgot to mention that this is when earlier is when we first see his powers when he touches the Elena and Walker. Because
right.
see into their memories.
As the boy.
Yeah. Yeah, into Yelena's first mission.
Your very first as a child.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's why they, like, keep bringing up, like, mental health shit, because you also have to face, like, literal, like, PTSD-ass memories, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she was just acting like a child. She needed to grow up, man. It's okay. She killed someone in cold blood when she was only like 2. It happens.
Yeah, you don't really think about this stuff when you watch superhero movies. Like, oh, these guys probably have trauma from seeing all this death of their friends and having to save the world multiple times.
Well, because in most superhero movies, they never show people dying.
What are you talking about?
A lot of
Snap?
people die.
Where do people die?
No, no, no.
Even in the Avengers Civil War, that's what they were mad at the Avengers for. They're like, you let these buildings fall on civilians.
Yeah, 9/11 happened because
That's isn't that why Zemo was attacking them basically?
Oh, yeah, because one of his family members died, I think.
Yeah, he's the one who created the Civil War basically because of all the stuff that happened in Sokovia.
So let's go back to Thunderbolts. So yeah, they're grooming Bob to be this new superhero. Let's see. Meanwhile, Alexei, that's you, Alexei,
Yeah.
Alexei?
who had
Yeah,
Yeah,
overheard details of Valentina's plot while working as a freelance chauffeur, rescues Elena, Walker, and Ava. Alexia refers to the group as the Thunderbolts in reference to the soccer team Elena played on during her childhood. And then, meanwhile, Valentina's agents pursue the Thunderbolts before they are ultimately apprehended by Bucky Barnes, who intends to have them testify in the impeachment proceedings. So,
we are Thunderbolts.
what do you guys think of Bucky catching up to them?
I honestly his intro there was pretty sweet.
yeah,
The way he rode on a bike and got there.
Yeah, gave me Bucky vibe. Gave me like Winter Soldier vibes. I think that's what they were aiming for too, though. So
Yeah, he's still got those tactical skills in him. So, upon learning that Bob was a subject on Valentine's top secret experiment, Barnes joins the group and heads to New York to infiltrate the Watchtower. The Thunderbolts discover that Valentina has convinced Bob to join her side as a new superhero she plans to market as a replacement for the Avengers called the Sentry. After easily overpowering the team and forcing them to retreat, Sentry develops a godlike delusion of superiority, turning on Valentina. However, her assistant Mill incapacitates him with a false kill switch. This triggers the emergence of the Void, Bob's destructive alter
Was it a
ego.
false kill switch? Didn't he actually die?
it wasn't a false one. He did die, but because of what they made him, he's an immortal being at this point. Sentry is immortal.
So
Well,
he
Sentry
he's
can
like a bunch
die?
of powers, doesn't he? But, like,
He
in the
has
comics?
he has pretty much every power you can think of.
He doesn't seem like a
Yeah,
guy
fly,
who would.
So you're trying to tell me he's Thor over here?
And he has like no.
God.
He's stronger than Thor, dude.
I don't know. Thor's pretty strong.
Dude, no, he's literally got the title strongest like Marvel hero in the comics.
And he has such a goofy name for the
Bob.
Sentry. It's
Oh,
not that cool.
Sentry. Sentry
They're
and
not
Bob
cool.
are not that cool.
You know,
Like-
and his alter ego,
Void.
yeah.
Yeah, see, even on this promotional art for Thunderbolts, Taskmaster's in all of them.
Yeah.
Like being chummy with everybody. And
Yet she dies. She's the only character.
even on
that
this
dies.
promo for the cereal box that they shot at the end of the movie.
Weekends.
Yeah, the Taskmaster's on there too. So this was like an intentional marketing thing.
I love how his main focus for the Red Guardian was, I'm going to be on the Wheat 10 cereal. That's all I care about. We need to make sure we're on
He
this.
just wanted to be famous. So yeah, what do you guys think of Bob whooping everyone's ass in like 2 seconds?
Well, I
I
mean,
like
none
how-
of them actually have superpowers. Like,
Yes, but it's also fun to see how much stronger he is because they just bounce off him literally whenever they try to hit him or something. You know.
That's true.
Not even
That
Bucky
is-
could do anything with his fake arm.
Hey, his
Nope.
arm isn't fake, bro. It's real. Real power.
I thought he was gonna break the arm, but he just takes it
It
off
was
of
a
him.
good way to set the tone for Bob. I mean, it wasn't a good way to set the tone for how strong he is because these guys are not like they're superhuman, but they're not like over the top, you know. So you can't judge Bob's strength because these guys failed to take him down, you know.
I can't
Bob.
judge Bob's strength though. Bob isn't strong enough.
So yeah, the Void comes out. Bob's destructive alter ego and the embodiment of his depression and insecurities, created as a result of the procedure, and his fractured psyche, who begins engulfing New York City in a supernatural darkness, trapping its citizens in pocket dimensions based on their worst memories. So what
That
do you
shit
guys?
was sick.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool
It's a unique
visual
ability, that's for
scene.
sure.
Yeah,
It's a little dark to think about though.
quite literally.
the same-
It got dark.
Was there an answer to if he has a weakness?
He
No,
doesn't. That's why.
he
Electro
does
was
not.
part-
Yeah, I don't believe he has a weakness.
No, I don't think he does. I
Kryptonite.
think he can. Pretty much, he can't die either. It seemed like if
Yeah,
they
he's
try
immortal.
killing. Yeah, if they tried killing him, the void would come out and just take over.
So yeah, the
Like-
effects were pretty cool. Everybody just poofing into shadows.
Man, I was not. I was surprised he went that route with the little girl though. They're like, poof.
Yeah.
No, that was definitely a very traumatic like scene because you didn't expect them to just do that,
I know.
especially when you didn't know if that was like a death scene or if it was
Yeah,
or if
what's
they were
going
coming
on?
back. Yeah, you just thought like, oh, he saved it, and then the little girl just died right in front of his eyes.
Realizing the only way to stop the void is from within, Yelena enters the darkness to reach Bob's consciousness. There, she faces her haunted past as a Black Widow and finds Bob hiding in a recreation of his childhood bedroom where his father abused him. The other Thunderbolts join them, and together they travel back to their memory of Bob's initial experiments in Malaysia, where he volunteered for the procedure, hoping to improve his life after becoming an aimless drug addict. The Thunderbolts
I don't know.
confront.
Chicken coop spin twister was funny. What was it acid he was on when he's the chicken guy?
Oh, when he was flipping the chicken sign.
Yeah, and then the Red Guardian's like, if you hit me with that chicken sign one more time, Bob, we're gonna have problems. Whack.
Yeah, it was a really emotional scene of using the power of friendship to overcome depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually those types of scenes are kind of corny, but they did it all right in this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right for you, man.
It was fine.
Yeah, they were being flung around, but they kept getting back on their feet to give Bob a hug. Like, it's all gonna be alright, buddy.
Hey, Bob, you don't have to murder the guy. It's a thought process.
So the Thunderbolts confront the Void and are swiftly overpowered as the struggle threatens to fully consume Bob. The team intervenes, affirming their belief in him. Their solidarity empowers Bob to regain control, and overcoming the Void as a light and normality returning to the city. With the threat neutralized, the Thunderbolts prepare to be apprehended. However, Valentina manipulates public perception by staging a press conference in which she introduces them as the new Avengers. The Thunderbolts go along with this, but Yelena threatens Victoria if she betrays them again. So what do you guys think of our new Avengers?
They made her their bitch. At the end of that, basically, they said how she said like we own you now. You know.
That was the best part.
Yeah.
The fact she's owned now.
Bob was just like, "Yeah, let's go."
I didn't even know what was going on. Do you really
No,
think
he
he
was
gets
just vibing.
amnesia?
Bob was just vibing there at the end.
Do you think there's gonna be another Thunderbolts?
Was that
Probably.
Thunderbolts? It's gonna be the
Thunderbolts.
Avengers. They're the Avengers now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
but
new
who,
Avengers.
is there gonna be someone that swaps
There
into
probably will.
Thunderbolts?
Someone take up that team.
Does that mean the new Avengers have more rights to do whatever they want compared to the old ones? Because that was the big conflict as well in the.
No, the
No.
big conflict with that one was because they didn't have any fail safes to protect others from them. They had free autonomy basically to do whatever the hell they wanted. That was the problem. One group agreed with the government saying, yeah, we should have some regulations to stop us from doing all that. And the other group's like, no, we need to be able to step in and stop wherever there's trouble. So that was the problem. And in this one, they're not going to be free because they're still going to be controlled by the CIA at that point. Meaning they're an American operative group now at this point.
It's still weird to me that the CIA is the ones that made the strongest being known to man.
Yeah, how'd they do that?
Like, just humans did it? Not the fucking galactic gods or whatever.
You would think, right? You would think, like...
No, it's the American government that did it.
Yeah, Sentry's got, like, the power of 10,000 suns, apparently.
How'd they do this?
That's what it says. I don't know how they managed that either.
That is weird. Maybe they'll explain that more in another movie. I hope.
Maybe.
They won't.
You might be right.
You gotta read the comics to figure that out.
So,
Sorry,
in a post-credit scene, the new Avengers and Bob discuss Captain America's intent to sue the team for trademark infringement for an ongoing problem in outer space.
That's funny.
When they receive a distress signal from an extra-dimensional spacecraft with a large 4 emblem. I wonder what that means.
Fantastic Four.
Really?
Yeah,
really.
Four, bro. Come on, bro. The new movie that's coming
That
out.
That was honestly a really good.
I was throwing up the 4 in theaters.
Bow, bow, bow.
That was actually a really good way to connect the movies, or at least introduce the Fantastic Four into this universe, so that we could actually have a proper continuity going on.
I wonder,
right?
Is that a spoiler then? Like, cause
it is a spoiler. It is for sure a spoiler. Yeah, that end credit scene. That is a hard spoiler.
In one of the last trailers for the new Fantastic Four, they showed them leaving Earth when Galactic shows up, don't they?
I don't know.
Alexi?
I don't remember. I haven't seen the trailer very much.
Bro, they show it every time in the movie theaters. What do you mean?
Not every time. This time it wasn't in it.
I swear, like in the last trailer before.
I think you're hallucinating, Ravi. That gummy's still kicking in.
Oh my god, it was one gummy, bro. I got past. I was actually up at 5 a.m., but then I remember my wife couldn't go inside, so I couldn't go home and go inside. So I just slept for another 2 hours.
So you didn't go to work?
No, I didn't go to work. I
missed all that Sunday pay.
Yep. It is what it is. It happens.
What are your guys' favorite scene in this movie?
I didn't put the Red Guardian for me.
Bob's introduction, and when he's clapping at the end, like, "Yay, we're the new Avengers!"
Not knowing that he's.
I also my other favorite scene is probably the John Walker scenes. Specifically, like when we first see his when he's at the start when he's walking and he's about to accidentally walk off the edge there, and then he just says "I'm fine." So I really like that scene too.
He was on his phone while his kid was crying. That's
your favorite scene.
My favorite scene.
Ignoring his child.
Are you gonna get that? Are you gonna get him? He's fine. He's in the crib. Okay, but you're gonna get him so you can stop crying. He's fine. Stop overreacting.
Yeah, I liked it all. My favorite scene was probably... I liked when they were fighting Sentry and just getting beat up by him.
That was a good scene, yeah.
I think I actually I really do appreciate the new character though, like Sentry and Void, Bob in particular. Like I actually like his character. I'm excited to see what they do with him more.
They do really love Bob.
Hey, he's good. He's a good character. He's a good
Because
new
his name is
character.
Bob.
No, it's because he's actually it feels like a good new character they added. Like it doesn't feel like they're reusing characters at this point and running out of ideas.
So,
I mean,
Because his name is Bob, right?
yeah, because his name is Bob. Now, when is the Squirrel Girl gonna get her movie?
for real. So that I can skip it.
Girl?
That's a joke character. She probably won't get one.
I need to start
If
so we can start
if she
gooning over
does,
her,
it's gonna
bro.
be no. If she does get a movie, it's gonna be something like Deadpool, where it's not connected to anything.
Hey, that's fine. Deadpool's connected to the movie, the franchise now.
Not connected enough where they're gonna use her. Use them.
What are you
How do
Yeah,
you
they
guys?
know?
are.
What are you guys' least favorite scene in Thunderbolts?
Literally every single political scene, like where we saw Bucky and like at the gala or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that charity,
Yeah,
whatever it was.
and
Yeah.
yeah, the charity
I
thing,
think
and
my
then
least favorite scene was anytime Valentina was on there because it all became political
insane.
at that point.
I was trying to say her name, but I forgot her name as well.
Because every time she was on there, it was political at that point. It's just like, we got to do it like this, or like this, or get rid of this. Like, it was just lame.
Do it like this, bro.
Do it like that. Do it like this.
All right. So, what are you guys' final ratings for this movie?
Still an 8.5.
I still give it a 9.
Yeah, I'll stick with my rating too. 8.5. So with that, let's move on to content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies you watched recently?
I actually haven't been watching much. I continue. Oh, I watched the 2 new episodes of Doctor Who
Who?
this week, and exactly. And this entire second season of Doctor Who on Disney Plus is nothing but bangers. Like every single episode is really good, which is surprising because there's been a small like track record of Doctor Who episodes not being great lately. Like Jodie Whittaker's writing wasn't very good. Like she was a good doctor, but the writing behind her was not good. Now we got this one, and it's
So it's a brand new
legit, like,
Doctor?
yeah. This is like supposedly a quote unquote reboot, but it's not really a reboot. And so yeah, season 1 of this one was
Yeah.
good, but it felt like it was lacking something. Season 2, it's really going into more about the Doctor and about the character and what's going on with planet Earth right now. It's really crazy.
They
I'm
still
really
got the
excited
Paw
for more
Patrol
episodes.
logo?
Does Paw Patrol have the Doctor Who logo? You mean?
Well, Paw Patrol came out before Doctor Who, so I don't know.
No,
what
it
you're talking
didn't.
Well, their logo did anyway.
Doctor Who has been around since the 60s.
Yeah, but the logo for Paw
about. The
Patrol came
logo,
out
brother, we're
first.
talking about. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The logo wasn't always a shield.
Yeah, okay.
We also
I'll concede
watched.
the point.
We also watched Pink Floyd's The Wall. All of us
Oh yeah,
together.
that. I
we
didn't
all-
like some of the things they showed and targeted.
We also watched your movie too, didn't we?
Yeah. What do you guys think of The Wall?
Yeah,
though?
that was better. Yeah, that was better.
Well,
I
let's
didn't
talk about The
understand
Wall first.
I didn't understand the wall, so it's just too. It just seemed a little out there for me.
It was a bit too like I understand that was his way of coping with the loss of his father, but I think he could have done it in a better way.
I mean, the songs were all about it. The movie, they just made a movie out of it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
the
like the
soundtrack's great.
visuals they had. Yeah, the soundtrack was great, but I didn't like the visuals.
It was trippy. It was an
It was
experience
trippy
like
at
no other.
times. Yeah, yeah. I can see why you took that gummy.
I didn't, man. I took it out during this movie.
So, what'd you guys think of
Tomato,
7?
tomato. 7 was a lot better.
I kind of got lost, to be honest.
The gummy kicked in and you lost track.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's kind of what happened. It was like mid, I think it was mid through the movie, and it was during like the scene with the prostitute, I think it was, right? Where like
Mm-hmm.
they made that sex toy or whatever, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I did it."
That was wild, dude.
And I was so gone with it. I was like, "What's going on?" It's just like a second, third movie we're on. Like, holy crap! But for some reason, I feel like I've seen this movie too.
Maybe it's pretty
Maybe
popular.
I think a long time ago, yeah.
It's pretty
I'm getting
popular.
like
It's more
maybe
than,
it's that I'm thinking about it right now, but I am getting deja vu vibes right this second. But that's probably because I'm thinking about it because I just watched it.
well,
So-
it's more because of the ending. The ending made it seem like I've seen it from like watching it somewhere.
It's
The
the
ending's an
meme where, like,
iconic-
what's
yeah,
in the fucking
meme.
box?
What's in the
It's like, what's in the
box?
goddamn box? Yeah, it's the meme. You've seen it so much that you're like, oh, I know this.
So,
Everybody was
yeah.
like, "Whoa, what's in the box?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what it's from, yo."
I didn't know that. Like I said, first time I've seen this movie, so I was like, man, this is interesting.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that movie, and I was hoping you guys would enjoy the mystery of it as well.
I did. I actually appreciate it.
Well,
before
it
I
was
got
a mystery
caught
up until the very end.
It was still shocking to see his
It was
reaction.
Yes, it was shocking to see because even though I found out like as it was about to happen, what happened, it was still shocking. It's like no way they actually did that, you know. So while we took the satisfaction of you seeing our reaction from it, it was still a shocking situation.
So, what else did y'all watch?
I mean, I watched like 25, 30 more episodes of One Piece. I'm
One
almost all the way
Piece.
caught up. I'm almost all the way caught up finally.
What happened? Did
Obviously,
Luffy get his hat back?
No, I can't say anything, man.
Oh, he
We're
hasn't
not
gotten
gonna
his hat
say
back.
anything.
He hasn't gotten his straw hat back yet.
But I am enjoying the animation for it, so I'm excited. Can't believe I'm almost caught up all the way.
Can't
Well,
believe
that-
it's almost over.
It almost feels like that, to be honest. Now that I'm catching up, I'm on episode 113.
We're only a quarter of the way in.
And it does feel like it's ending. I don't know why, but I know it's not yet.
How long's it got?
It's getting there. A couple years. Give or take.
Years?
Yeah.
That's way too much.
It won't end in
much
like
One
50
Piece.
more episodes. It's one episode a week. That's 52 episodes a year. So yeah, it's not that many episodes a year.
Oh my goodness. Way too long a series.
It's not long enough. I think they can do more. To be honest,
Oh my goodness.
that's just me. I mean, what do you think, Jesus? You think they can do more?
I don't know.
You're almost caught up.
All right, let's not keep talking about One Piece before he leaves.
Yeah, let's talk about something not One Piece. This isn't the One Piece podcast. What else did y'all watch?
One Piece.
I did. I watched a few episodes of Doctor House again. So you know, furthering it a little bit.
I watched King of the Hill.
You look like King of the Hill.
I look like the show.
Yeah, the show specifically, not just one specific character.
I'm getting ready for this revival.
There's a new
Oh,
one.
it's actually coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Uh-oh.
So I'm rewatching and watching
Who
the
asked
episodes
for
I
it
haven't
to
seen.
come back though?
It's a good show.
It is a good
Well,
show.
no, I don't deny it's not a good show. I've seen all of King of Hill. I'm just surprised they're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back, baby. Bigger
seen
and
the
better.
I see an image and it looks like freaking Hank is really old and it looks super old.
Yeah, they all look a lot older.
Does that mean Bobby's finally all grown up?
Probably, yeah. They're aging everybody up. So I'm excited to see what happens.
I hope they keep the animation style.
Think so. Just with the cleaner design, probably.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh.
the show came out in 1997.
Dang, old now.
Damn, they really aged everyone. Well, why is Dale the only one that doesn't look like he aged? The army guy with PTSD, he's the only one that doesn't look like he aged.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, Bill, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Bill's always looked old. That's why.
I guess so. Too bad they had So is Dale the one with the goggles on? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Or
Dale's
dog?
the one with the hat and goggles.
Yeah, you can't tell how old he looks. He looks exactly the same age though.
Boomhauer
tell
looks
Hank-
older too.
Yeah, I know they gave him wrinkles and everything. Same with Hank. Like they made those two look old, but the other two don't look like they aged a bit. Actually looking forward to seeing this now.
Yeah. So, with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendations for any media?
Expedition 33.
What's that?
oh yeah, the RPG that
Claire
shit.
Obscure, yeah.
Have
I
you
was
been
gonna ask
playing
you
it?
about it.
Yeah, I have. I'm about 9 hours in.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know this was a thing. What happens in this game?
It's an RPG.
All right. So, yeah, it's a RPG, and
RPG? Eddie?
The
I
what?
don't think so.
RPG, Eddie. It's an
It's
RPG,
not.
Eddie.
It's not a. Yeah. Anyways, the premise is there's this paintress that changes the number on this like pre thing, and if it hits your number, you basically die that age. So like Expedition 33. So after the number goes down to 22, anyone who's 22 or anyone who's 22 dies, disappears. And so we set off on an expedition to try and stop the paintress from changing the number a year later. And we have a year to do it. Otherwise, we just die in something called gommage, that everyone disappears.
So it's a good game?
Yep.
Yes. It's a very good game.
Okay.
I love its battle mechanics.
I realized they came out with a new Doom game as well, and I've been thinking about buying a new game, and I might buy this game.
I have been thinking
I
about buying
played
new
the other
games as
one.
well.
I've never played any of the other ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I just never seen too into doing it, but now I'm just looking for a new game to play. Because
Well,
I
the
can't
other
play
games are on PlayStation Plus right now. You can play it.
Mm-hmm.
the older ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still good.
No.
Oh
They're not.
my god,
If it's not new and modern, is it really that good then?
they look pretty similar to the one that's currently out.
No. Don't
Doom.
gaslight me.
All right, bro. I'm just trying to save you money.
All right.
I heard the older ones are better, anyways. But
That's what I heard too from Markiplier. He said the same thing. Like I said, I'm more looking forward to the new Elden Ring game that comes out that of this month.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be awesome.
Especially
Oh,
because
and I'm excited for a new book comes out next week.
Book? You nerd.
Yeah. He Who Fights with Monsters, book 12. I'm excited for it.
So with that, let's see. Next week's movie is Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
One or both.
Well, I guess that's up to us to decide.
We'll figure it out. Okay, that's fine.
Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting Sleeping Cinema. Until next week, bye.
peace.
Deuces.